I know there's no audio chat. I'm not really sure what Destiny 2 is doing, but um we're gonna be watching the showcase. I don't know if they're just showing like some videos of like the past stuff. This is obviously Forsaken when Cade dies. I hope Cade comes back permanently. I mean, he was one of the most beloved characters in the entire series, and like if he doesn't come back, it's gonna be really sad. But I am gonna make myself a little breakfast sandwich here in a minute, and then we'll come back and I guess we'll just hang out and watch these videos. I'm not really sure whether there isn't any audio. Maybe they're just trying to hype this up. Oh, I'm gonna put the cam on here in a minute. I just was gonna keep it off until we get close to the showcase and after I eat. So I'll be back. The camera will be fixed. I'm gonna get some WD-40 and a hammer, and it should be fixing here in a little bit. So I'm gonna be AFK for a little bit. So I guess to just watch this without no sound. I'm not really sure why they. Again, I don't know why they didn't do it with sound. It's really weird, but whatever. All right, I'll be back here in a minute, chat. Breakfast sandwiches arrived. All right. We'll wash my hands, chat. That should be enough. Yep. Yep. Ugh. All right, chat. We're here. Getting ready. Still no sound, huh? I don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to hype it up, so they're showing all these old ass. You here to see. I have one of those. The little floaty things. But surprisingly, they're from Neptune. I love how it's going through all the stuff. Dude, what was that raid called? The Beyond Light raid was really good. Season of the Spicer was okay. Season of the Lost was good. Yours is broke, it does not float. Exactly. Witch Queen, that's my favorite expansion so far. She's coming back this season. She has to.
I saw the end before it happened.
Yep.
My own death, brought on by the separation from my power. And in these final moments, I looked to the sky. Hello, old friend.
Love this.
I've chased you for a long time. First as an enemy, then as a collector, and finally, now, a supplicant.
It does. It costs a lot.
What is it the Guardians say? Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. And sacrifice... Here we are. Wouldn't it be clever of you if after everything, you simply let me die? Oh, what a trick. Elegant.
She's so clever. I love Savathun.
Is that it?
Well, Bungie said they were any new content they come out with, they're not going to vault. And that was starting with Witch Queen, I think.
I don't hear it. Because now the world begins to fade.
But, she does get saved by the Traveler. Her ghost comes out. There's her ghost. I forgot the name of her ghost. There he is. And it does the thing right before it resurrects. That. Yep. That means it's about to resurrect her.
So, you're saying Savathun was dead?
Was dead.
Our most devious adversary, the one who nearly decimated the last city from within, was dead. And the Traveler resurrected her?
I wouldn't have believed it either, but But why would she need us to recover her memories if she never lost them in the first place?
This has to be another trick. A lie to fool us into surrendering the Traveler without a fight.
This has been the Traveler's approach from the beginning. The Books of Sorrow detail many civilizations it blessed with the light, then abandoned.
Hive propaganda.
The Fallen tell the same story. When the Witness and its Black Fleet came to call, the Traveler moved on to our system.
Or it sacrificed itself to save humanity from the same forces. Forces which included the Hive! After all that,
R.I.P.
why would the Traveler give our worst enemy the light?
Because we need her. We need Savathun, duh.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Ah, that's why I'm a warlock. Voice of reason.
Why the Traveler gave Savathun the light. Maybe it has changed its mind about Guardians. Maybe it's not as infallible as we once believed. I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Because I'm here to protect humanity. And if Savathun takes the Traveler, we lose our light, along with any hope for surviving the Witness's return. So, whatever it takes to stop this heist, we will do.
Let's go, Ikora.
How do we stop this?
I'm not sure yet, but I know where to find out.
Good old Ikora, boy. That's why I'm a warlock. No! What happened? The fuck? Let me close all this shit. Maybe it's suck it up the band. There we go.
Isn't this interesting? I miscalculated.
Wait, what the fuck?
So did you, Guardian.
Wait,
So
why is it in
protective of
a...
your travel.
Well, that's weird.
Witness is coming. The game is yours to play now. Yours to win or lose.
Why did it go back? It's like it backtracked.
Just don't say.
I didn't warn you. I love this. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more water and put it on my plate.
No. Where did her ghost go?
Guardian, I just got the message. The Traveler is back in the last city. Is it done? Is Savathun...
She's dead. But her ghost got away.
Good enough. Hold your position. The Hidden are coming to secure the remains. Good work, Guardian. You did the right thing.
Now what?
Now, we prepare for the Witness.
They're having some
and
issues
stop
over
the
at
next collapse.
Bungie with it. I don't know what's going on. Okay. All right, I gotta. Woo! First time we see the Witness, bruh. This was epic.
We have seen enough. The children of Soul cry out for salvation. You promised them life, but deliver only death, as you have for so many before.
There's Mars.
Enough. Enough death. and of life. You have no pieces left to place. The game is over. Do not be afraid. Your pale heart holds the key. This time, there is no escape.
It was cool to learn that the Witness is actually like a culmination of an entire civilization as one person. That was a really good season. Season of the Seraph was really good. Because that was, what's his name? The Warsat, oh shit, I forgot to log off. Yep, this is where the Traveler moved. Can it be anything higher than 720? Oh, there we go. Let's do 1080. There we go. Looks like they're having some technical issues at Bungie. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about Starfield. I wasn't going to pay the extra $30 to play it early. I'm just going to play it on September 8th when it comes out on Xbox Game Pass.
Whirlwind. Don't worry. The Great Machine will never abandon anyone again.
It's so crazy that it took however many years, 8 years, 9 years. This whole scene right here is the very first, like, one of the first things you see, or pictures you see about Destiny back in, like, 2014. Like, Bungie's so great at storytelling when they want to be.
The Traveler is leaving. The Warsats.
Mm-hmm.
Aramis, please do not do this. If you care at all for our people, if there is anything left in your heart.
The Witness.
Make it known your pain.
Anna, it's time.
No.
Foris.
That was such a good season.
Goodbye, Red.
Oh. Man, I forgot how good that season was. That was a really good season. Anna Bay.
Anna, look.
Ikora knew something was wrong. The Crow. And the same fucking picture they did in 2014 came full circle. So ridiculous.
Why? Why does it not flee?
Because it has nowhere else to run.
Lightfall, baby. It was a pretty good expansion. Lightfall was pretty good. Witch Queen's still my favorite so far, at least at Destiny 2. King's Fall was my favorite in D1.
There are too many of them!
Or Taken King.
Vanguard to all units. Keep the enemy away from the Traveler. At all cost.
The Witness. Yep, and then the fucking Kamehameha from the fucking Traveler. Wasn't even phased. Traveler was not even phased, bro. Bruh. Traveler just using a fucking Kamehameha beam. Looking like a machine.
What is that?
The Witness.
Whatever that thing is, we gotta take it down.
Just dismantled. Woo, y'all. The final shape, y'all.
Disciple, you know what must be done.
They found the veil.
We're in no position to engage the enemy.
We don't have a choice. We're out of time.
Osiris. Don't die.
I'm getting pumped, y'all. I'm getting so fucking pumped. Oh, I forgot how much I love that headband on Warlocks. It was so fucking dope.
No more running away.
Keitel?
Rest now.
Nimbus.
The uglier they are, the harder they fall, right? No? Come on.
We finally found you.
Get your ghost.
What's wrong, Osiris?
Get your ghost out of there.
Finality takes shape.
Creating the link.
At long last.
Destroy it.
Ghost.
What? What just happened?
We just lost.
Yep.
Zavala. Come in.
Callus. I wonder if Callus is going to come back. That'd be cool. Probably not, but...
This makes us all victim and perpetrator. That's infinite cruelty. You, more than any, suffer both fates. Be free.
Yeah. Season Defiance was good. Season Deep's okay. Although it has the best dungeon and best armor set in the game, so. We did get to find out about this creature's connection and about Savathun and how we need Savathun. I mean, everybody kind of really knew, but it just kind of really fleshed it all out, like, for sure. Like, duh.
Has moved beyond our reach.
You gonna die, bruh.
All attempts to follow it have failed.
Woo. So wait, we got 2 more seasons? We got 2 more seasons then. And then after the final shape, our journey continues into what, though? In memoriam, thank you, Commander. R.I.P. Lance Reddick. That was a big sad, y'all. I loved him in Resident Evil as well. The TV show, he was really good at the TV show as well. Love that guy. He loved one of my tweets. He liked one of my tweets. I gotta love the guy. The fuck?
Oh my gosh, where are we?
The music.
The Black Garden, Taken King, the Swetsicle. Damn, bro, the Japanese fucking dub, bro. Professor Broman. Yeah, it was really sad when Cade died.
About time we go to the main. Was that a darkest ship behind Okura? Sir, Happy Aris is back.
우린 너의
구원이다.
Wait.
The Almighty. First time we got fucking stasis. Yeah, baby.
This got me feeling things.
I kind of digging this whole Japanese dub shit. Let's go, baby. All right, I gotta turn this up a little bit, just a tiny bit more. Cade 6, man, I was pumped when they showed that. Like, I remember doing my live react to that. I was so pumped about Cade. As soon as I saw, let's go, baby. We're gonna be watching the showcase today. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button down below.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Blackburn.
Like many of you, I've been playing games as long as I can remember. They're a core part of what makes me who I am. I believe there's this deeply rooted, often unstated mission of games to keep adventure alive. In 2014, Bungie set out to start a new adventure. Heroes awakened on a desolate planet. A silent god set in our sky. And it wouldn't be long before an ancient enemy, shrouded in darkness, showed up at humanity's door to destroy us. Over the years, our heroes would shape a story far greater than anything we could have imagined. Players would explore deep into the depths of Venus, hunting a machine god that controlled time itself. They'd invent ways to combine their mythic weaponry and their paracausal abilities to stand alone against monsters that took others, an entire elite squad. They'd race alongside their friends far into the early morning in the halls of an ancient city where only a select few emerged victorious at dawn, clutching the heart of a dragon.
Hell yeah.
And most importantly,
he's talking about Last
their
Wish.
friends and their family into this world, and together meet new faces on this adventure who would become lifelong companions. Now, together, we approach the final shape.
Let's go, baby.
To embark on the last expedition of Destiny's first saga. So let's be clear about the stakes. In the final shape, you will go inside the Traveler. The journey will be difficult. And what awaits you on the other side of this trek is nothing less than the deadliest entity we have ever faced. There will be no open betas. There aren't going to be any guides on the internet telling you how to handle what's to come. Whether you've been with us from the beginning, joined us somewhere along the road, or are looking at Destiny for the first time, anybody who shows up on launch day is going to be greeted with this same uncharted world.
Cool.
A vacuum-sealed experience.
That's
that
gonna be
meant
nice.
for you to be the first person to peel it open. So today is your invitation to go forth and adventure.
All right, Joe. Let's see it, Joe. Come on. Woo! I'm getting chills, y'all. Woo! This is D1 right here, baby. That's how it all started. Or wait, no.
After all these years.
Yeah, I think maybe those two.
Talked about it. Why I brought you back.
Whoa. Seasonal armor right there.
Why you were chosen.
Yeah, that's got to be seasonal armor. Vault of Glass? Why are we in the Vault of Glass? Or is it like showing the past, I guess?
The truth is, I didn't know then.
Gallahorn, baby.
It was just a feeling. But I know now. After all
There's okay, baby.
all we've lost. This fight might be our last.
Yeah, what is that?
I'm asking you one last time to rise.
Hell yeah. Whoa, what was that? Was that a new Void Super? Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that a new Void Super? That had to be a new Void Super. That was a fucking axe. That's a new Void Super.
This is a momentous time in Destiny history. And we've been building to this moment for the last 10 years.
The final shape is the conclusion to that journey. This is a moment in gaming that as a developer you just don't get very often.
Guardians and allies are fighting the biggest threat that the universe has ever seen in this big culmination of the Light and Darkness saga.
I think there's a new Void Super, y'all. Pretty sure there's a new Void Super.
When we were thinking of what the final shape could be, it had to be a lot of different things. It needs to pay
James.
off this epic confrontation with the Witness that we've been setting up for years. It has to bring you closer to your allies. In the
Dude, he was so
Vanguard.
much younger.
It has to be this
10
place
years
that,
ago.
like, makes you feel nostalgic for
It's getting the
entire
gray,
journey you've
the
been
pepper.
on.
That's all right, Joe. Or James, I am too.
By ghosts,
at the very beginning of this story, we didn't know why, but it was for this. The Traveler is asking us for help, and it's our responsibility to protect every living thing in the universe from what the Witness intends to do.
When we first start the final shape, we are finally able to go through the portal that the Witness opened in the Traveler at the end of Lightfall.
Inside is the Pale Heart of the Traveler. That is the stage for our showdown with the Witness.
Yeah.
The Witness has the darkness. It has always had a connection to it. The Pale Heart of the Traveler is what it's trying to use to gain connection to the light. So with both, it can enact its final shape.
The Witness looks around and sees a lack of purpose, no meaning. It wants to fix all that. So it's trying to put the universe into this frozen perfection where everything's just exactly how it thinks it's supposed to be. That is the final shape.
If we're going to defeat the Witness, it's going to take everyone. Failure is not an option.
We're gonna need the Vanguard, all of our allies, and all the Guardians.
Yeah, it's got to be a new
rally
Void Super.
together and be brave in the face of Oblivion.
In the final shape, we're going to answer questions at the grandest scale.
I hope so.
What I find really interesting is that it's also a very personal journey where we deepen our relationships with these characters that we've known for so long. Zavala, Ikora, our Ghost, get to reconnect with Cayde 6. So, like, while there's this great conflict and everything going on around us and stakes of just unimaginable heights, it's still at the end a story told around campfires by a bunch of companions who have been fighting together for hundreds of years.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I think there was also I think there's going to be new supers for everything. Solar.
In the final shape, we're going
Void
through
and
the
Arc.
portal that the Witness has opened up to confront it and stop the final shape. Inside the Traveler is this infinite, vast, unknowable, and we're landing on the Pale Heart, which is a fraction of really what is inside the Traveler.
Ooh. Free alpha footage.
The Pale Heart is weird. It's a little strange, it makes you feel a bit uncomfortable, and it is also just so cool and artistic in the best way.
It's fucking Escher fucking endless stare stuff going on there.
The Witness entered well ahead of any Guardians, and so it's had time to kind of shape what's there. When our Guardian enters, the rest of the Pale Heart starts getting shaped also around what we've experienced.
This is the Traveler recreating the world in front of you as it saw on your journey.
One of the most memorable locales from Destiny's past is the D1 Tower. It's really a labor of love from the Destiny team.
No, they're bringing it back.
So much to everyone who's building it.
Let's
and
fucking go.
going to be able
Let's
to see that.
fucking go.
The Pale Heart is our very first linear destination that we've ever done.
Is that an auto rifle?
I would love it if players felt that they began their journey
Looks like
in
an
a
auto
place of
rifle.
safety and feel it escalate in
Ooh.
danger, in surrealness, because there is this beautiful evolution of the space.
They see things that are more and more wrong as they begin to go towards the Witness's monolith. It's kind of this omnipresent, foreboding thing off in the distance.
Yeah, that thing looks dope.
The weirdest things happen as you get closer to the monolith in the form of reshaping. Kind of like deconstructing things and putting them back together just wrong.
The sense of scale
Dang.
you get out there, like as you're exploring these spaces and you're jumping on these reshaped
Hell yeah.
cuboids of Earth, you feel tiny as a Guardian. You feel alone. You feel like you are not the force to be reckoned with that you have been. You're not the God Slayer right now. You're just this little person jumping from these massive pieces to massive pieces.
So Zavala?
One of the things that we really tried to also capture is that the Witness keeps throwing everything it has at you. And so you're going to fight these new enemies, the Subjugators.
Subjugators. Ooh.
Subjugators are the new unit you're going to be facing in the final shape.
And they will strand.
They have an enhanced power set. They're performing stasis
Oh,
powers,
stasis.
and strand powers
What?
to face the Guardian, well, in support of all the other enemies you're fighting too.
They bring something entirely new to the battlefield, which is kind of this element of
Dude, they seem agile
They're
too.
back there pinging away with stasis abilities, throwing crystals at you, freezing you in place, tangling you.
Sidearm. They were just shown there.
We're focusing you on.
It's a fusion rifle. We'll have to go back and look at
It's
that.
the most important thing in the universe at that moment. You have to stop the final shape from happening.
And for that, we do need the help with our allies. And so we're going to make sure that the core
Cayde.
team gets back together. Zavala and Ikora and Cayde.
The campaign is just the start of the Pale Heart. After you've reached the monolith and finished the campaign, we open up the entire destination. And so the entire Pale Heart is going to react to you and what you are doing.
What? Interesting.
The campaign in the final shape doesn't really end with the final mission. The raids are where you defeat like the
Raids?
big
That's
bosses.
plural.
So
That is
it's only
plural.
natural that when you are going to confront the witness, you're
She
going
said
to
plural.
defeat them.
Raids. She said raids.
But that might not be enough. This is a moment where we need to rally all Guardians to be able to overcome the final shape and the witness.
How many raids are they going to come out with? If it's more than one, it's awesome. I'm okay with that. She said raids, plural. That was plural. That wasn't an accident. That was plural.
In the final shape, we are inside the Traveler.
Oh, I love this dude.
Very close to this energy. This allows us to have new supers, Arc, Solar,
I told you.
Void.
I told
We
you.
want to
Told you.
create something that turns you into an offensive powerhouse, but also can benefit your allies in a support capacity. There is this thread of team play and like working with your friends to overcome the odds.
Yeah, baby. New supers.
The Warlock Super is this ultimate expression of solar energy coursing through your Guardian.
'Kay.
The Solar Warlock Super is a callback to Radiance from D1.
Other than Golden Gun, this is the only other first-person super in Destiny right now. Your melee's like all these projectiles going off, doubling the amount of projectiles. Your grenade almost being sentient as it searches around, and then it hits a character
What?
and bounces off and goes to another one. And
So it's a roaming super?
you're so overflowing with this energy that you are also giving it to your allies, allowing them to have their solar weapons supercharged, applying Scorch when they're shooting.
The new Solar Warlock aspect, when I cast my Rift, it is going to create this little solar soul that when it sees an enemy, it launches part of itself out and hits the enemy and explodes and scorches them.
It just feels very alive.
I would have rather had a shutdown super for solar, but it is what it is. Another roaming one, man.
Arsenal. It's a layered super.
This is the only ranged one-off offensive super for Titans in the game. The Titan
What?
jumps up into the air, summons this giant void axe, throws it, summons another one, throws it, summons another one, looks at a different group of enemies, throws it. And when these axes fly through the air, they stick into the ground or an enemy, do their void gravity thing where they suck a bunch of energy and enemies in and then explode.
See, that looks cool.
That doesn't destroy the axe. The axe sticks around.
That's an L for
and you
Warlocks,
and your
W
allies
for
can go
Titans.
Pick up that axe and start wailing on enemies with it.
That's cool.
This super is insane to me.
The Void Titan aspect, I press and hold my grenade button to consume my grenade and turn it into the shield. And the more damage it takes, the more it charges up, and then I can
Release it,
that.
yeah.
And it creates this blast that deals massive damage.
That'll be fun in PvP.
The Hunter Arc super.
Arc is all about finding the shortest distance between 2 points. The Hunter kind of rears back, takes this knife and throws it across the world, and then is able to blink to its position, do the slash.
Oh, that's going to be
that
nasty in
decimates anyone
PvP.
nearby.
One really great thing about that is not just you do it once, but you're able to do it 3 times.
3
along with
times?
devastating attacks each time you do it.
Dude, that's a W for hunters.
We take our
Warlocks,
staff, we twirl it in
L.
the air, which propels us upward. It creates this burst, which amplifies you and any allies near you.
It almost makes it feel like you're playing a fighting game, right? Like these combos that you're chaining together to do these different moves. It like takes that sandbox to the next level.
The more aspects we have, the more capable we are to do that.
It feels like you're like riding the lightning, you know? Like that instantaneous, like...
Yeah, that's
that was
dope.
good, but I think it's more like... You know?
I like it, I like it.
Yeah, that's a L for Warlocks. I'm actually kind of, meh. We don't need another roaming Warlock.
We've got
Solar
exotics,
Super.
We've got legendaries, we've got perks. We're always cooking up stuff. We're always playing with stuff that we think is like really interesting or taking inspiration. We have Tessellation, which is this exotic pyramid fusion rifle. It has the really intriguing property of adapting your Guardian's current damage type.
This will be the first time that you can run a weapon that can adapt to be strand or stasis in the energy slot. So you'll be able to run an entirely strand or entirely stasis loadout.
Bruh.
Tessellation has the additional property that you can special reload to reshape your grenade and suck it into the weapon.
What?
And then fire out a super destructive single projectile.
Bro.
Special weapon.
What's the one specific exotic
Verity's brow with
that's
that?
like really zany that you would like right now?
What if Golden Gun was a sniper rifle?
What if you could harness the might of the Traveler? You know, we had a moment where we saw that Traveler beam cutscene. I know people on Weapons went, I kind of want that. You're
Yeah.
like, that is incredibly dope.
So we've got this opportunity to bring back these iconic Destiny 1 weapons, but really turn it into something that feels unique in Destiny 2.
We have to bring Kvostov into
Yes,
the fold.
Kvostov. Yeah.
Red Death, exotic pulse rifle.
And Dragon's Breath.
Yeah, Dragon's
Burn the
Breath was
world,
pretty
burn it
dope.
all.
Yeah. Dragon's Breath was pretty
In
dope.
the final shape, we have new weapon subfamilies coming, broadening what existing weapons can be.
Really like bordering on exotic functionality. So for example, we've got a rocket pistol sidearm subfamily.
What?
We always liked the special ammo sidearms. This fires tiny, slow-moving rockets. They hit very hard, do a bit of AoE damage. They have a
And they're
mixture
tracking?
of regular weapon and rocket launcher stats. We're also doing a new support weapon subfamily.
The support frame auto rifle is a type of legendary auto rifle. It'll let you switch seamlessly from firing at enemies to healing your allies.
What?
I'm really excited to bring it to dungeons and keep my team alive, honestly.
Bro. I knew it was an auto rifle. It looked like an auto rifle.
Weapons team is always coming up with new ideas. We've got a ton of new cool stuff coming over the next few years and some new and really wild ideas, which we're pretty excited about.
Come on, take a load off.
Yeah, Cade, baby. Let's go.
This place is only big enough for one dashing hero type.
Ace
And
of
that's me,
Spades.
so I'm back. Hey, you two, give me a sec. I was magnificent.
I love that cutscene.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Get your rock off my map. Worst case scenario, you die. But who knows? Maybe you won't.
Nathan Fillion, too, is just amazing as Cade. I'm so glad he's back. So glad he's back. The entire Destiny community is glad he's back.
Better get back to it.
Let's go, Cade.
In this moment where we're driving to the end of the Light and Darkness saga, it's great to see Cade like return to this world at this moment with
Yeah,
all this change
for
about
sure.
to culminate with this confrontation with the long-standing enemy, the Witness.
Cade is the quintessential hunter. His presence
Yeah.
casts such a long shadow
Yep.
over the story of Destiny, whether it was when he was alive or when he was dead.
What Cade goes
Absolutely.
through in this journey, how he serves as a catalyst for the other characters, the events that are uncovered to have brought him back. This is how the story had to end. There was no end to the Light and Darkness saga that didn't have Cade here alongside his friends to finish the job.
Once we started digging into the nature of the Pale Heart, I think that crystallized Cade's role as a guide. Cade is Virgil, and he's our guide through this other place. Cade is the one who is the most appropriate person to be the guide, because that's his job. That's always been his job.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
just feels so natural for Nathan to be back in the
Yeah.
group. It felt amazing to just
Nathan
see him slip
Fillion.
back into the role like without missing a beat.
Right, instantly.
He's
In
amazing.
the flesh, or metal, as it were.
Cade's the glue that's always held Zavala and Ikora together. Having him back puts them in a position of questioning where they've been and what they've done without him.
You think about the journey that Zavala's been on and how he's been taken down this dark path, and you think about the weight that's been on Ikora, having to hold the Vanguard together, having Cade's voice of levity and brightness
Yeah.
that he brings to that group.
Everybody's
It's
glad
gonna be
he's
great
back.
for them.
Everyone is glad.
Well,
Happy.
At least we have each other.
We want people to take away that sense of reunion and that idea of like the gang being back together for this
Yeah. Best character in the game.
Wherever the hell here is.
I'm so glad he's back. Yeah, that seasonal armor looks okay. It's all right. I wonder how many, so she said raids. Like, that's a big deal, right? Because, like, she didn't say raid. She said raidza.
Guardian, the witness poses a dire threat. And the Witch Queen holds the answers we seek.
Ooh, Eris.
But only if we contend with her sister, Xivu Arath.
Xivu Arath, yeah.
It rests with me. Will you come back from this? Do not be afraid.
Oh, shit. What just happened to Eris?
You now wield Hive magic and have entwined it with your light. Assault the Spire, Guardian, and open the way to our tides.
Bro. That's a night weapon. That's like a night weapon. A hive night weapon.
Of whispers, and they do whisper.
The seasonal activity, I'm assuming.
Fight in my name, Guardian.
Bro.
Every opponent you defeat strengthens me.
Yeah, it's the seasonal activity. What the fuck?
My appetite rises for your brutal.
Bro, they are going all out.
Let us show her what it is to be Hive.
We're gonna wield the hive magic.
You have found the horn of battle.
Xivu Arath.
Are deserving of the greatest death I can bestow.
Season of the Witch. Oh, this is the new season. This is happening this season? This is what's happening today? What the fuck? Season of the Witch?
Season of the Witch is our opportunity as players. We've been annihilating and breaking Hive spells, and now we finally get to cast them.
At the end of Season of the Deep, we learn that Savathun has the key to getting into the portal that we need to go into. That means we have to go find Imaru, her ghost. Imaru's like, not so fast. We've got a bigger problem first. And that bigger problem's name is Xivu Arath.
Sure.
If we fight her, she only gets stronger. Eris has an idea. It's a really
good
It's a
idea.
wonderful idea, yeah. She determines, like, well, the best way to fight fire is with fire. We are channeling all of that energy that we're creating by going through, by eliminating enemies, and we're tithing to our friend Eris.
Bring me your tithes.
All
What
right,
does it mean
Z.
for the
All
character,
right,
the player,
Eris.
to kind of like be like Savathun. And that's where we went down the path of having Hive Eris. We wanted to extend that magical fantasy into the player then. That ability to have overwhelming magical power, that risk and reward into all of our activities.
The seasonal armor, they showed it for a second too. Looks
That's what
dope.
led
It's
us
gonna
to
be
come up with
dope.
Things like Deck of Whispers.
Yeah, seasonal armor is hive looking. Oh.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's there it is right there.
Craft meta and with buffs and the activities.
They can then choose these cards at will, whichever ones they want, and then that really leans into the build crafting.
You actually are getting cards that you can then use to place on the battlefield and change the way you play.
I am such a
Interesting.
sucker for deck building. Like being able to
Yeah,
bring that
same girl.
element into
Same girl.
Destiny gameplay has
I
just been
love
like,
deck
oh,
building.
it's just-
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really fun.
I am same way. I love deck building. So it is a seasonal activity, but it's this season's or
We've got two
starting
brand new
today.
seasonal activities coming with Season of the Witch.
Okay.
We've got Altars of Summoning and Savathun's Spire.
Savathun's Spire is our new 3-player offensive. You're doing a lot more with the Lucent Hive magic, but it's got a high amount of combatant density. It's got additional random encounters that you can come across.
The Witch's Spire itself, Savathun's Spire, was like her reliquary for all these different magical experiments as she was learning the light. You're there in order to learn as much as you can in order to become a master spellcaster, right? To become like Savathun. The Altar of Summoning's activity is really exciting because you can spend like 20 minutes in it or you can spend 2 hours in it.
It's a 3-player experience that you can hop in and hop out of. As you're going through this activity, you're filling the tithing bucket. As that tithing bucket is filled up, you'll get progressively more rewards. And then finally at the end, it'll cash out and you'll get a whole mess of rewards.
I saw a scout rifle and a fusion rifle right
We really
there.
wanted to make sure that there was a home for any exotic mission content coming in seasons after the year has passed. And so we developed what we're calling the Exotic Mission Rotator.
Right away, we're getting Presage, Vox Obscura, and Operation Seraph Shield.
This is some of the most fun content the team has making. It's some of the content the fans and players of Destiny love the most. The most exciting thing, outside of just the missions themselves, is that every time we put a mission inside of that rotator, the exotic that comes alongside of it will become craftable.
Ooh, what? Whoa. I was like, well, there's not reason to do it, but now there
Brand
is.
new Vex lo-fi PvP map coming. It's really exciting. It's got a bunch of really tight gameplay experiences. We wanted to make sure that we focused the combat a little bit more. With the new Vex network map, we really wanted to make sure we hit. It's like, hey, you're shoulder to shoulder more often. There's not as much deep sight lines that you're interacting with. And a lot of the flow of the map is actually built around this like kind of central pillar of the Vex network that you're orienting around.
And there's also some modes coming too, right?
We've got a new PvP game mode coming that's
what?
all about relics. It's about multiple relics, so it's not just one like the Scorch game mode from the past. So we've got the shield coming from Vault of Glass, we've got the spear back from Season of the Risen.
And we've got the scythe from Season of the Haunted.
What?
Yeah, so you're gonna be reaping Guardians with that thing. It's a
That's
lot more
cool.
tactical gameplay. It's all about running around the map, claiming these relic dispensers, and then grabbing them in order to push for victory.
Cool.
I will take what
It's going to be a good season. I'm going to be able to put some time into this, I know, already.
are the weapon in my fist.
We were feeling pretty hypey this season, obviously.
Duh.
There's something in the air. And so when thinking about like what's a good raid reprisal that would really suit this very
Kurta's
hypey
End?
season, there's only one answer.
It's Kurta's End. It's Kurta's End. They're reprising Kurta's End. Everybody thought it was Wrath of the Machine. It's Kurta's End. It's Kurta's End. They fucking reprised Kurta's End.
I have seen what the Hive call.
Oh, I wasn't really wanting to do the day one raid. Fuck. Now I kind of want to. Damn. Crota's in, baby. Crota's fucking in. No fucking way.
Only a true weapon of the light can.
Oh, that was that one Hive auto rifle they're bringing back. Is that going to be the exotic? The armor looks dope. Woo! Yeah, I might have to do that. I changed my mind. I might have to do that. I wasn't planning on it, but I might have to now.
Heading into the final shape, we really want to rally all Guardians at the end of the Light and Darkness saga. We want to reduce those power barriers as well as catch people up on key story beats and make sure that they have a really great and easy time connecting with other players.
No more power grind, please. No more power grind. No more power grind. No more power
In
grind.
the final shape, we're trying to find ways to make power more simple and easy to understand.
No more power
and
grind.
also
No more power
lowering
grind.
The barrier to entry.
It's going to make it easier for players who
No
have
more power
not
grind.
been able to
No more
jump
power
into
grind.
the game easily
No more power
because
grind.
they were held back by
No
the
more power grind.
challenges in grinding for the power levels that are required by these different activities.
One of the major changes that's going to be happening starting with the final shape is there are going to be a certain number of activities that are going to be power fixed. So it doesn't matter kind of what power level you are going into it, you're always going to be able to approach it. There's still
Mhm.
going to be tiers of difficulty that you can do, things that are just meant to be experienced a certain way.
Things like Nightfall strikes that will still have power enabled. enabled, and that's where we're really going to focus the whole power climb.
The raids, the contest modes that everybody loves to engage with, that experience is fundamentally going to be staying the same.
I'm excited for this because I think there will be a lot more clarity for players in terms of understanding the relative difficulty of things, where they sit now in the spectrum.
One way that we're trying to do that is making it easier for new players to engage with you. So we're introducing something that we're calling Fireteam Power.
You can actually bring your friends along to play any dungeons and raids in the game without having to wait them to be at a certain power level. The person with the highest power in your fire team is actually going to bring all the others close to their power level, which means that there's no barriers really for any other Guardian to join you in this high-level content.
When it's combined with Fireteam Finder, it also allows you to find strangers, people you've never played with before, and have that same experience. That's all regardless
Nice
of
change.
the power level
That's a
of the rest
W.
of the people in
That
your
is a huge
Fireteam
W.
Finder is the new feature that's coming in Season 23, aimed at helping connect and find other people to complete
So next
the
season.
best and most aspirational content in Destiny. We have a tag system that allows players to be able to say, well, this is my play style. I'm really chill. I'm anti-sweat. I'm just really here to have a good time. Exactly.
That's cool. That's a W. That is a huge W.
Personality, show a little bit more about what they're
That's
about.
nice. The language thing is
What's
nice
really
too,
great
for
about
sure.
it is with this launch, we're also looking at including inclusion tags.
As an example, one of the inclusion tags that we have are for colorblind players. Hopefully the inclusion tags will bring players closer to finding
That's
their
cool.
community and
That's a
even
W.
closer
That is a
to the
huge
people that
W.
they're playing with.
Huge,
So
huge
once
W.
the listing goes live, players will be put into a listing lobby where players can gather, they can communicate with each other. So we wanted to make it as convenient and as easy as possible for players to not just sit and stare at a screen for a long time while their listing actually fills up.
As a gamer who's typically more solo, I'm especially excited about this because it really is about helping reduce that anxiety and burden that comes with trying to make a new connection.
That's fair. Especially with new raids, I can totally understand that. Look at old Golgoroth. Golgoroth.
The feature coming out today that I'm incredibly excited about
Today?
is Timeline Reflections. Essentially what we have done is we've went back to previous expansions and pulled out missions that we felt really represent key narrative beats within our story.
That's
We're going
cool.
to have a mission for Forsaken, a
Oh.
mission for Beyond Light, as well as a mission for Witch Queen.
Thanks for the memories, Guardian.
The neat thing about these missions is they're not going to be like one-to-one for how you would experience them in the campaign. You're also going to get additional pieces of narrative fed to you to like identify like, hey, this is why it's important that this happened, and here are the people you met along the way.
A really big one that's really timely for Final Shape is Cade's last stand from Forsaken.
Yeah, that's the
This is a
last
moment
Swiss
that
rocket,
a lot of players who
Apex
know
Predator.
They're going to come back to Destiny. I think this is just the right time to introduce features that are going to allow those players to jump right in and find people to play with and enjoy this content regardless of their power level.
That is huge. That is huge, though. Again, that's a huge W with the Fireteam Finder. That is huge, huge, huge W. That's
We're reaching
good
the
job,
end of
Bungie.
This 10-year journey. What comes next?
The episodes. And the new way we're going to tell stories moving forward.
What's really important about
Episodes.
is that it's a really big shakeup to what we've been doing. Instead of providing 4 seasons a year, you are going to get 3 larger episodes. And so the first 3 episodes in this coming year are called Echoes, Revenant, and Heresy. It's coming right after the Final Shape.
Oh, right after Final
And
Shape.
the theme for the year is going to be all about the consequences and aftermath of the Final Shape. I think what's really the cornerstone of the episode model that we're building is the 3-act structure.
Okay.
The acts act as these anchors for us to introduce new weapons, new artifact mods, new activities. There's going to be new missions coming around the core. There'll be new story moments in every single one of these acts. We're actually providing more cinematic styled experiences throughout the Final Shape year and the episodes with it than any of the seasons we've ever developed before.
Interesting.
These new stories are actually playable as standalone. Like each episode is something you can experience whether you've been playing Destiny for 10 years or this is your first one.
You're going to be able to basically enjoy them in any order you want to.
I think the opportunity with this big epic moment is that we get to innovate the game. We get to move the game forward.
It's all about change frequently. It's all about deeper story moments. It's all about more weapons, more loot, more often. And it really provides the team with a platform to go much deeper into the themes and fantasies and story of any individual episode as compared to the seasons you know of today.
I'm so excited to see what the narrative team can do with this kind of new platform of
We'll see how it pans out.
Episodes provides this awesome foundation for the future of Destiny.
We're moving into the next stage of Destiny 2. I think some people look at the final shape and they think Destiny 2 is coming to the end. And in many ways, it's the opposite. We're leaning in. We're putting the pedal to the metal. Episodes provide us a new, innovative way for players to engage.
We'll see how it pans out. It's one of those things, they make changes. It could be good or bad, but it's too early to tell. We'll just have to see how it plays out on that. Could be cool, could be bad.
A guardian. A guardian.
A ghost.
Devotion.
Sacrifice.
We know that we were chosen for a reason. By something greater than ourselves.
Guardian. Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian.
Bruh, oh, Taken King.
Fires of each new battle. We are forged and sharpened
The Vault of
into what we
Glass.
must become for the fight ahead. We are the final line that halts the second collapse.
All of us. Every Titan. Every Warlock. Every Hunter.
What is it the Guardians say? Devotion inspires bravery.
Bravery inspires sacrifice.
Sacrifice leads to death. The line between light and dark is so very thin.
Whew. Oh, I never noticed the parallels there. Interesting.
There are things out in the dark that only the dark can overcome. Trust me.
You've heard the stories of the Traveler's sacrifice, of darkness descending upon humanity.
Our purpose is its end.
Ooh, y'all. Ooh, 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 y'all.
There is no escape.
Let's fucking go, baby. Oh, their showcases are always really good, I gotta say.
It's gonna be an exciting year for Guardians. We get to make good on a promise that we made way back in 2014. There was classic rock blasting, fire team racing across our solar system, and at the end, a simple message: become legend. Today, you got a glimpse at how we'll be cementing your legend in this upcoming year.
Dude, his shoes are
We're gonna
badass.
be heading inside the Traveler, experiencing a destination unlike anything we've ever built before. We'll face the biggest bad we've ever made.
Biggest bad.
And we'll do this all alongside a streamlined progression system, allowing us to easily play with friends in any
Fire Team
content
Finder's
we
pretty
can.
dope.
And as the dust settles in the final shape, we're gonna continue our legends in Echoes. It's Destiny's first episode in a new phase of storytelling for Guardians with brand new conflicts born from the resolution of the Light and Darkness saga. These first episodes are just the beginning. But if you're chomping at the bit to see how the Light and Darkness saga is going to kick off the future of Destiny 2, we've got a ton of great content for you to jump into today. Going live after this, we've got Season of the Witch with a new story, new weapons, new armor, new activities, and new PvP content, all alongside a series of story catch-up missions, allowing any of your friends to jump into the game and get up to speed on what's happening in this world. Then, next week, a brutal reprisal of Crota's End is going to join the ranks of our aspirational content. I can't wait to see you all in the Throne World as we learn more about the final shape and how we can stop it.
I wasn't wanting to do day one, but I kind of want to now because it's Crota's End. I thought it was going to be Wrath of the Machine, which I was like, you know, I liked Wrath of the Machine. It was my second favorite raid of all time, but I really want to do Crota's End because I only got to taste it a little bit in D1. I didn't really do it. I did it once, and I think that was it. So, I might have to do the day one race. You know, not for the race, but just for the emblem. It's your tides. Bro. The new season starts today, Season of the Witch, but the final shape isn't out till February.
All we've lost
Yeah, I don't really like that new Solar Super. That's a L.
Might be our last. So I'm asking you to rise. One last time.
Let's go, baby. Pretty good showcase. Hunters and Titans got the best of the new supers. I don't really like that we got another. Ooh, collector's edition. I'm about to pre-order this shit. I have the Bungie store open right now.
When we create a collector's edition, we try and recreate items from the universe for players to enjoy.
Witch Queen
outside of the
collectors,
game.
Lightfall
So
collectors.
we're doing a Destiny 1 tower. We really try to work hard at thinking about 10 years of Destiny and how best to
It'll be live in 20 minutes.
encapsulate that experience.
Even as the game dev who've worked on it since day one, like I think having it be the tower is super exciting for us because it's going to kind of catalog your journey of a player from when you first started playing Destiny all the way to now. Damn. The tower, it's kind of like the beacon in which you're a place you can call home.
You get the tower, and then there are actual figures, the Vanguard mentors that accompany that architectural model.
And there's a lot of like hidden messages and hidden things.
There's gonna be some fun surprises. We're always trying to push the envelope. And so we've been playing a lot with magnetic locks and sound effects, and lights, just sort of make this experience as a whole really special. It's sort of the perfect symbol of Destiny. I'm so excited for it.
Me too.
That's why I was already on the Bungie store. I was waiting, ready for the collectors. Ooh, boop, 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 boop. Meow, 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 meow. Let's go. Is that the end of it? Yeah, that's the end of it. All right, I'm already in queue, so it's fine. I was waiting at the Bungie store because that's what happens. It's post-show starting soon. Oh, I might stick around for that. I'm not going to be able to play, unfortunately, until after I get off work. We're in queue. Well, I wasn't planning on buying the collectors unless it was something really cool, but having the tower would be really badass. I could actually put that right in between, right where Cade's at right there. Yeah, we're going to get it. We're going to get the collectors. I wasn't planning on it, but we're going to get it. We're going to get it. All right, I should be getting there soon. We're going to do this. Because I'm about to be in line, so I can order this real quick. Just gonna order it real quick, y'all. It'll be real quick, I promise. Actually, I'm not in yet. Never mind, I'm not in yet. Let's do this, so we can kind of see what's going on. Once I'm in, then I'll pop over. And what are they going to talk about on the post show? Just some stuff about the game. Bro, Bungie always has a great way of always bringing me back into this game. Their showcases are fucking some of the best in the fucking business. Like, as far as like getting you hyped up about stuff, like some of the best, if not the best. Like, Bungie's always really good. Again, huge L, unfortunately, for the supers, but yeah. Actually, while we're waiting, okay. I mean, do you need Lightfall in order to do the new season? I think so. Yeah, because it's a season in within it. Yeah. All right. Let me order this real quick. Wasn't planning on it, but Okay. Destiny Fall. We want Steam collectors. Yep, there we go. 275. Add to bag. And then we are going to check out. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Check out. Wait, what? Let me turn this off, actually.
Hello, Guardians. Welcome to the post-show stream. My name is Taylor Liz. I am a Destiny 2 player and content creator. I'm excited to be here live at Bungie. We're gonna have 2 segments for you today. A little later in the show, I'll be playing through the brand new Season of the Witch content with my good friend, Pika Peach. Right now, let's sit down with Bungie developers to talk more about what we just saw and what's next for the future of Destiny 2. Pika, over to you.
Thank you so much, Taylor. My name is Pika, and I'm also a content creator and Destiny 2 fan. You can often find Taylor and I playing together in some sort of challenge in-game. I'm beyond honored to be sitting down with everyone here today, so let's do some more introductions.
Thank you, Pika. It's great to have you here. Hi, my name is Cosmo. I'm the lead community role here at Bungie, and my role is supporting our amazing community team and all the great work they do, helping prepare weekly check-ins and sending info out to our players. I'm going to be teaming up with Pika today, and we're going to be asking some of these guys some
I'm ordering
questions,
the collector's
and go over
edition
some of
chat.
the things that we didn't get to cover in the showcase. So, yeah, Dan?
Yeah, thanks. I'm Dan McAuliffe. I'm the general manager for Destiny 2. And that mostly means that I get to support all the amazing talent that makes this game. So thanks for sitting down with us today.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it.
I'm Joe. I'm the game director on Destiny 2. And actually, while Taylor and Liz were doing the intro, I was hiding behind a pillar for the last 10 seconds. So y'all can like roll back the VOD and see if I did a good job or not.
Awesome. So let's get into some questions. As a player, what are you guys most hyped about regarding the final shape and beyond? Anything specific you can call out?
For me, I'm really excited about the story. I mean, this is going to be like the epic conclusion to the Light and Darkness saga. Like, players are finally going to get to go into the Traveler, confront the Witness. Like, the stakes have never been higher. I'm just really excited to get to watch everybody play it out as soon as they can. Can we make it live right now?
I don't think so.
I tried. Anyway, what about you, Dan?
Oh, for me, I mean, it's a lot about the supers, right? Like, I just think we have this ability with these supers coming out to shift the meta in a really exciting way. And like, I just haven't played through them and gotten some hands on them. Sorry, like no spoilers, but like, I think they're going to play in all parts of the game. So I think you're going to see these in the campaign, obviously, but you're going to see these in PvP, and they really feel like that sort of pinnacle achievement of our Guardians journey in a lot of ways. So just really excited to see the final product.
Ordered.
Yeah, for me, I guess it's maybe surprising. It's the weapons. And I know, like,
shock.
Yeah, we make a lot of weapons on Destiny 2, right? And so why are we excited about the weapons this time? I think the team sort of really looked and said, what's core to Destiny, right? Like, what's really important? We said, hey, like, Destiny's at its best when you're getting a bunch of new weapons, and those weapons are so exciting that they are making it onto your character right away. They're like changing the way you play. So this is not just exotics, right? It's not just like, I think it was alluded
All right, chat. Well, that's going to do it for me. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I will see y'all tonight after I get off work. We're going to be grinding out the new Season of the Witch. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I at least wanted to do a live react to this. This video will be up here in a little bit on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. And have a good rest of your day until tonight. I will see y'all later. Bye.